Hi, my name is Peter Green. This is a continuation of my saga as to why I love dogs and hate cats. In the years leading up to my departure for university, my parents would allow me and my friends to take over their house for a Christmas Eve party. At one of these parties, a young lady spied Fluffy sleeping peacefully on a shelf and cooed, "Oh, what a beautiful cat!" and immediately went over, picked up the bemused Fluffy, and started stroking her. "Stop! Don't do that!" we all yelled. "She'll scratch and bite you." "Nonsense," the young lady said, continuing to stroke Fluffy. Then Fluffy, while not being used to being picked up, recovered from her bemusement and bit and clawed and scratched the young lady before bolting out of her arms, out through the back door and into the backyard. Fluffy's victim instantly turned from a cat-loving young lady into a screaming harridan who took off a shoe and then threw her shoe after the cat as it fled into the darkness of the backyard. Said young lady then spent a good part of the evening crawling round the backyard on her hands and knees, looking for her lost shoe, and presumably the cat on whom to wreak revenge. We, as party hosts, were, however, amazingly unable to locate a torch or flashlight to help the young lady in her search. Maybe it was Fluffy's karmic revenge. Rex, my dog, died while I was at university, but Fluffy lived on to the ripe old age of 22, long after I had moved away and married my first wife. After emigrating to the USA, when my eldest son, Andrew, by my first wife, was about 7 years old, we got an all-American mutt named Patches from the local dog pound, but no cat. Patches served as a wonderful companion for our family and to me on walks through the local state park, but died not long after Pat and I separated from our marriage, maybe from a broken heart. When I remarried and had my youngest son, Eric, we naturally got another dog from the pound when he was about 7 years old. We went to the kennels expecting to get a small, smooth-haired male terrier, but they all barked furiously at us as we walked round the kennels. The only one that did not was Ginger, a long-haired female that was a cross between an Australian sheepdog, a Rottweiler, with, I'll swear, some wolf thrown in. She just sat there on her haunches with that pleading, "Please choose me" look on her face. So we petted her. One of the staff at the pound came over and asked whether we would like to take Ginger for a walk. We said yes, and Eric took Ginger for a walk on a leash around the grounds outside the kennels. As a result, 15 minutes later, there we were heading home with Ginger sitting proudly upright in the middle seat of our station wagon with that "I've got me a family" look on her face. We were told that Ginger had been placed twice before and had been returned for unusual behavior, and that we could return Ginger for another dog at no extra cost if Ginger didn't work out. Of course, we kept Ginger. What they didn't say was that Ginger would be put down if we returned her, as they had a 3 strikes and you're out policy. What they also didn't tell us was that she had previously been a guard dog for a drug dealer in one of our more notorious housing complexes in our local city. We loved Ginger dearly, but she was totally neurotic and once tore a hole in the door of one of our downstairs rooms when she accidentally got trapped there away from her family. But Ginger would have given her life to protect her family. She regarded our family as her wolf pack in which she was the alpha female. This naturally caused some conflict with my wife, Emily, who considered herself the alpha female. Also, Ginger regarded the UPS, Amazon, and FedEx delivery people as intruders against which to defend her territory. Ginger would spend her days outside our front door, whether we were home or not, on a 25-foot rope leash tied to the front door stair railings, just watching the world go by. She'd just lie there. But if a delivery person arrived with a parcel, she would run barking to the end of her leash and stand there with her teeth bared in defiance, despite the sheepdog coloring. To look at her with her teeth bared, you would have sworn that she was 100% wool. As a result, the delivery people quickly learned to leave parcels outside of our garage beyond her reach, which some still do today, even though Ginger is long gone. When we would go down to our lakefront beach, Ginger liked to walk up and down in the water trying to catch fish, little fish which swam there in abundance. She never caught a fish because she didn't understand parallax, but thoroughly enjoyed lunging after them anyhow, especially on a hot summer's day. This was not, however, without discord, as we have a heron that comes each year and fishes from a rock near our beach. At first there was much barking and squawking over fishing rights, but this seemed to get quickly settled, with the heron having the rights to the area around the rock and Ginger having rights to the beach. Ginger died a number of years ago. One day, without fuss, she went down into our basement, lay down and died. We buried her not far from the beach, and I believe that today her spirit keeps a wary eye on our delivery people, as well as the heron or its offspring that still come to fish each year from the rock by the beach. Thank you for watching this video and my explanation of why I love dogs and hate cats. Please click on the like button and subscribe button if you would like to see more videos like this. Thank you.